Wolf and Freya.
There we go.
You got into the screen all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, excellent.
I think we good.
Okay. Running Wolf. Welcome.
What is that owlbear thing?
It's if you remember last time we played, we had that virtual tabletop. It's the same thing that we used last time.
I don't remember having to type a password in before, so that's why I was curious.
Oh, yeah, I passworded it. DnD one shot. Okay, so you're streaming now.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay, so are we all ready to start?
I am.
Yes.
Making sure my music's not too loud. There we go.
I like the music.
It's Warcraft 2.
Warcraft 2.
It's so good. It's so good.
All right, well, assuming everybody's ready. So as we discussed, this is just kind of a one-shot, basic, let's go into a dungeon and kill crap kind of thing. So don't expect any
Heavy story.
Yeah, any mega story or role playing or anything like that. We're just gonna go kill shit.
Cool.
So essentially we are starting off, we're on a 5-day trip to some unknown location, and we are in day 3 camping out, and we are at a campfire. So if you could move your characters where you're sitting at the campfire.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm clicking on my character sheet.
I don't see where I am. Oh, there I am.
Here. Okay, so
Can't sit in my lap.
Wolf.
So sorry. I was just sitting closer to the fire.
Wow.
Okay. All right, so everybody roll actually Rem, roll a death save.
A death save. Is that a D20?
No, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding.
Oh, okay.
No. All right, so let's do a nature check then.
Is that still a D20?
Yeah.
I got a 9 plus whatever my modifier is.
Okay, Freya. and Running
What's my modifier? Is it like wisdom?
Whatever your character sheet says.
You said for nature? I don't have one that says
Yeah.
nature. Oh, yes, I do.
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
it'd be-
I got a 10.
Okay, 10. Great.
16.
16, Freya.
A 1. Oh, right. Is it a 1?
Oh,
Or
it's the
7?
modifier.
Or 7. Sorry. It's not the modifier. It was covering up part of it, so it looked like a 1, but it was a 7.
Okay. So, strangely warm winds carry a subtle scent from the west. A hazy orange light suggests the sun has just set. The caravan master has ordered all wagon drivers on the hope that the shelter isn't too far ahead. So you're sensing that there is some kind of storm brewing, and you are setting up camp for that. So the storm gets worse, and you are all having to go and find shelter from your campfire here.
Okay.
And you are going to continue down the road, and in the distance you see what looks like might be a farm. So the caravan
Western east.
So the caravan pulls up to the large gates in front of the compound. And unfortunately, I don't have a map for this particular part because it's so short. So beyond the gates, you see two houses, what looks to be a large barn, and some fields growing probably wheat or something. You can't really tell because it's dark and cloudy and all that. The gates are locked at this point at night. So what do we want to do?
I want to try to pick the lock with my toolkit, my lock picking kit.
You're gonna pick the lock. Okay. So Rem, go ahead and roll for that.
Let me see. Do 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 do. Is that a feature or a trait? Let me see.
Should be a skill. Or wait, no.
I have a lockpick in my kit, but I don't know what.
Probably should figure out how to use that.
Yeah. I have a dice set, a disguise kit, and thieves' tools.
Wouldn't that be sleight of hand, maybe?
If it's sleight of hand, it's a D20 plus
Dexterity?
7. So I'll roll my D20 plus 7.
Are you sure about this? Because you have to use lockpicking tools, I think.
Yeah, that's,
Well, he has them on him,
that's my
so-
thieves' tools. So 18 plus 7.
Okay, great. You unlock the door. Or you unlock the gate.
Cool.
GG.
GG's, it works. You unlock the gate. Okay. So the gate opens, and while it's opening, it makes really loud creaking sounds. And you hear commotion in the nearest building. You can't really understand what's being said, but it sounds like somebody is very upset and very concerned about what's going on outside.
Can I get closer while in cover to better understand the voices?
If you roll a sneak check, sure.
Okay.
Or stealth, what do they call it in this game?
15 plus 7, so 22.
Okay. There are some bushes in front of the house, and you go and hide inside the bushes below the windowsill.
Okay.
What you hear is the rapid sounds of people rushing to find weapons and put on armor. They are speaking in common tongue, and they are going under the assumption that there are monsters about to attack.
Can I follow him?
You want?
So just to be clear, there's 2 houses and a barn. We didn't knock on the doors. We just picked the lock. It made a commotion, and now they're going to come out and attack because of the noise we made.
No, we were all quiet.
No, the gate was not quiet. They heard the gate open.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why they're suddenly sounding like they're getting ready to fight.
Can we investigate the barn?
How about we knock on the door?
And we'll just say the lock was already open. If they ask how we got through, we're like, it was already open.
All right.
Yeah, let's knock on the door.
All right, you knock on the door. The door opens, and you are greeted by swords.
Which is to be expected, I guess.
Well, it's a regular door, so only one person can stand in it.
You're the biggest, RW.
But we're not with you. You're by yourself.
You've got 2 rather skinny adults standing side by side, kind of holding their swords as if they're going to stab you, like lunge at you.
We come in peace.
They don't appear to be very skilled fighters. They're kind of like homeowners that have weapons that don't really know how to use them.
Great, we just broke into a poppy farm.
No, just
I
hold
can
my
speak
hands
the
up
language.
and take a step back and say, calm down. We're just trying to find shelter from the storm.
Perfect.
All right,
May we
who
use
are
your
you?
barn?
What makes you think that you can just open the doors, break into my gate and come into my property?
The gate was open. We simply opened the door.
The gate was open. Okay.
Well, it was unlocked. It was latched, but we just, opened it. We couldn't knock on the gate and get anyone's attention, so we came through the gate to knock on your door.
All right, he's looking at you very suspiciously. So roll a
Persuasion?
yeah, roll a persuasion check.
That's not intimidation, right?
It's persuasion. I got a 17, but my persuasion is -1, so that's a 16.
Okay, well that does it. So he yells to a back room in the house. There's somebody back there that you can't see yet, and he sounds like he's asking if the person remembered to lock the gate.
If I'm here, then I can understand.
Yeah, we're all at the door. We approached the door together.
Yeah, you're all at the door. Yeah.
Okay. So I
everybody
speak
knows what's going on.
common.
Yeah. So they're just basically confirming that, oh crap, somebody forgot to lock the gate. So the closest guy, he's talking to Grim again, and he says, "What do you want? What are you doing here now?"
We're just seeking shelter from the storm. We'd be happy to stay in your barn.
How do I know I can trust you? You're not gonna steal any animals.
Because I wouldn't have knocked on the door and asked.
Fair enough. I will grant your request on a condition. When you go into the barn to sleep, you will clean it.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Do you require food?
No, I have provisions.
We
All right.
have our own supplies.
Okay, so, right at that moment, oh crap, hang on just a second. So right at that moment,
Are we still on the campfire map page?
no, you're not. This is irrelevant. The campfire's irrelevant. Ignore it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I don't have.
Will it update? Like if you change the map, will it just update?
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll update. It's just I don't have a map for this particular scene because
That's
it's just completely irrelevant to everything. Or not irrelevant to everything. Just we're not going to be here for very long.
I understand.
So all right, so you hear somebody approaching the farm from one of the adjacent fields. It sounds like a girl, a young girl. She's yelling and sounds very scared. And she runs up to the door and screams, "They took Peter! They took Peter! Some monsters came and they took Peter!" And and she quickly runs into the house. And all the people inside the house gather around to hear the story. The girl, she's about 11 years old. She recalls a story about how Peter, they were playing in the field before the sunset, and some small monsters came out of the woods and captured Peter, and one of them was huge, but she was hiding, and so they didn't see her. And while she's telling the story, everybody looks shocked, and some of them look disbelieving. At this point, what do you guys end up
I'm going
doing?
to tell the owner of the house, or ask the owner of the house. I said, "Is this girl your daughter?"
Yes, she is.
We'll go check out that field that she's talking about and try to get Peter back, but I'm not cleaning the barn anymore.
You've got yourself a deal, sir.
All right.
Do you need any other supplies?
What do you have?
We have food that is available, which we will sell to you at a discount if you
Is
assist
Peter
with
your
this.
son?
Yes.
You're going to sell me food to go save your son?
If you need provisions,
You're going to sell them to me?
that's not my food.
Oh, whose food is it?
It belongs to the family in the adjacent building.
An odd setup we have, but yeah, let's just go take a look at the field and see what we can learn.
Thank you very much for your help. All right, and as you leave, they close the door. And you are all standing out there in the darkness.
Do we know which field it is?
She said it was to the west, right?
Yep.
Turns around and heads west.
Before we go out of this little area, can any of us see in the dark?
I think I can. Second.
I don't remember if I can or not.
I have
Hold on.
a
Yes, I can see in darkness up to 60 feet.
Okay, and what's is anybody else able to see darkness?
I know I'm not.
Okay, so Running Wolf is pretty much blind at this point. You can see the immediate area around the house because of the light from the windows, but that's as far as you can see.
Can I see anything within 60 feet?
You can see a pathway that leads between, heading to the west, that leads between what appears to be two fields, and right before the two fields you see what appears to be a large structure.
Are there any torches burning on this structure, or is it lit?
Nope, it is not lit. It is dark.
Any windows?
Yes, there are windows.
But they said they were playing in the field.
Yes, they're playing in the field.
So we can have Freya go ahead of us, but you and I are going to need a torch.
I've got one in my
I
bag.
have 10 candles. Can I pull out a candle and use it?
Well, if you can see in the dark, we should keep a low profile for now. Keep you in front. You can just whisper back what you see.
Well, she won't be able to whisper very... I mean, if she doesn't want to be seen by the light, she's going to have to be a bit ahead of us. Right?
Okay. All right, so let me just get a board here. Just any old thing. Okay. So we've got and there we go. Okay, so we've got what? Who's leading? Freya's leading?
Freya.
Freya? Okay, great. All right, so you're leading them through the darkness. So
Do I need to do sneak?
No, we are not doing sneak for this. So in this instance,
I'm sorry. What class are you, Freya? I forgot.
Cleric.
Cleric. Okay. We need to.
You're reaching up to hold on to her belt because she's taller than you. I don't know if she's a dwarf.
Yeah, I'm a dwarf.
She's a cleric. We probably shouldn't have her first, though, Ren.
Well, then we're not taking advantage of her night vision.
Okay.
I also have a pretty decent armor class.
What is your armor class?
16.
Okay. I thought I could see in the dark as a thief, but I just can't find it on my character sheet. I don't know.
It's usually a racial ability.
Yeah, racial trait.
Features and traits.
And then racial trait.
I would just like to point out that the head farmer did ask you if you needed any supplies.
And we asked him what he had, and he offered to sell us food. So what did I miss?
Well, we could have asked for light torches.
I've got torches in my bag.
And I do too. We didn't need to ask
we want
for
to
them.
sneak. What else should we have asked for? Or
Just saying that could have solved your light problem, but that's okay. You can continue.
I have candles. They have torches. I mean, do we want to sneak up on them? Or...
Maybe we can go back and ask for a flare gun, I guess.
No, all right. So you want to do? No. This is totally fine. So in this instance, you're going to be navigating in the darkness. The other two adventurers can't see, so you're going to be guiding them, Freya.
Hold on. No. So that's why I was saying no to the whisper, because she would have to be at least 15 yards ahead of us if we have a torch so we can see where we're walking. It does make us a beacon for anything that can't see in the dark, but she wouldn't be seen and she could warn us and run back, or she could just stay with us. That's what I was trying to get to. We need to figure out how we need to proceed, because us holding on to her belt and stumbling forward, even if something happened, we'd still be swinging our swords
in the dark.
Nothing, potentially.
Well, if I go a little bit forward and y'all hold on, or y'all pull out torch, then I can still possibly warn you.
Possibly. Or you could die before we even know that you're gone.
Or there's that. So I'm up for whatever.
What say you, Rem?
I'm down.
You're
Okay,
fine
let's
with
just
her
do the
ahead,
torch.
Yeah,
or
that's fine.
fine altogether?
Yep.
Let's just do the torch all together for safety and numbers.
Yeah, okay,
But
great.
even with the torch, I can still see out ahead, so
Yeah, that's true.
I don't have to be out of the dark or inside the dark to see the dark.
I also have a hooded lantern, if that helps.
You can use whatever you want to see in the dark. I mean, anything. If you got torches, then you can go ahead and light them.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm gonna use my tinderbox and I'm gonna strike some flint high above my head. I'm not gonna light anything. I'm just gonna make some sparks, and then I'm gonna listen to see if anything reacts to that.
All right.
Are we still in the yard or?
Yes, we're still in front of the house.
Okay.
I mean, you haven't said you're moving anywhere, so yeah, you're still in front of the house.
So, would there be a point in doing that in front of the house or closer to the built large structure that I've already seen?
Yeah, I thought we were in front of the building with no windows, so.
So let's move to the building with no windows.
Okay, you're in front of the building with no windows.
Clusterfuck.
Now.
Okay.
That's what happens when you have. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So Rem does his thing. Rem, go ahead and roll a d20.
Or any modifier, or just a d20?
Just a d20.
I got an oof, so that's a 1, but since I'm a rogue, I get to do it again.
Okay.
I got a 14.
14. Okay. The flint makes a spark above your head, and nothing happens.
What can I now see?
You don't see. Make a spot check, Freya.
How do I spot check?
Is that
Or wait,
a,
what
is
do
that
they
a
call it in this? That's a perception.
Perception?
Perception check. Yep.
1.
It seems so weird. That's a perception check. Okay.
It looks like she rolled a deception check.
Yeah, she's now
I'm
dumber.
sorry. Not perception check.
It's a good thing you weren't trying to trick anyone, because it wouldn't have
Right.
gone well.
Oh, 20.
Holy shit.
Well,
All right. So 20. Nothing reacts to it. You're looking down the road around at the barn. There's nothing. It looks relatively safe. The only thing that you're noticing is a lot of wind from the incoming storm.
hey Ren, do you think we should take
Okay.
cover in that building?
Can we smell anything on the wind? If we're downwind, and if there are monsters, depending upon what they are. In my case, especially if they're orcs, goblins, or kobolds.
Yeah. Okay. So what check would you have to roll for that? I don't know.
I'm guessing that would probably be a perception check.
Not survival.
It could be,
Investigation?
or it could be survival. I don't know.
We should find out. Hey, what is this? Follow tracks, hunt wild game, guide your group through frozen wastelands, identify signs that owlbears live nearby, predict the weather, or avoid quicksand and other natural hazards.
Doesn't
So
say anything about smell.
Well, the smell, would that fall under tracking?
I would think that would fall under tracking.
So then that's survival.
Okay.
Which I have a...
Hang on,
ahead.
hang on. Perception, your general awareness of your surroundings and keenness of your senses.
It would be perception.
Okay, because we're not actively trying to track something. We're just trying to see if
Right.
we detect something. So that's a 1d20, and my perception is +2.
Okay.
And I rolled a 2 +2, so I got a 4.
It smells like smoke. That's all you get from that. It smells hazy. Probably from the nearby houses that have fires lit.
Can we see any of those houses from where we are?
Yeah, you can see both the houses, and you can see the barn that you are standing in front of.
And are we
From
near that
behind
field where
us.
Peter got captured from?
Yes, it is down on the opposite end of this pathway that you're standing at, out
we
into the
go-
darkness.
So that means we should probably light our torches and
Around?
head out in the path.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, around the barn and down the path.
I'm gonna keep my torch not lit since I'm so short. I'll just stay between the two lit torches. And if I need to, I can sneak away.
All right.
I have a candle, but yeah.
Yeah, I have a torch.
Okay. After about 45 minutes of walking, after the field, the trail turns more rugged, and now I'm going to want a survival check.
Before we get out of the field, did we notice any of the like trampled area where the kids were playing?
Yeah, we're gonna roll a survival check.
All right, I'm
So
rolling.
We're at the edge of the field right now. We're at the edge of the field.
I just rolled a 19.
I rolled
Where
a
the path
21.
ends, and then a more rugged path ends.
Right, I rolled a 9, but my survival's +4, so that's a 13.
I got a 19.
Okay.
No modifier.
21.
Okay. So you see tracks that clearly head west along the now rugged road that leads out into the woods and near the rocky hills.
Okay, what do the tracks look like they are from?
Given your right, so you can identify tracks, right? For what? Okay, explain that skill to me.
I can identify tracks, but because of the whole ranger thing in my high survival, but I have a favored enemy of orcs, goblins,
Okay.
goblinoid kind of stuff. So
Okay, so you identify the tracks. They appear to be goblin tracks.
it's time to go a hunting. How many does it look like?
Does he tell us this?
Yes.
You say it looks like 3 goblins, and they were headed away from the farm. It looks like there was a bit of a scuffle at the edge of the field.
Does
And the
one of
tracks.
them look bigger, or are they all about the same? Because the kid said there was one big one.
Yes, one of them looks bigger.
Okay, I explained everything that I have figured out to both of them, so we're all on the same page.
Can I see anything past what he can see?
No.
And since it's nighttime, unless we stumble across a fire, I'm gonna take out one of my swords and just be ready.
I
Okay.
am also going to pull out a sword or my warhammer, not sword.
You're gonna pull out. Okay.
Thank God you didn't pull out a sword. You'd probably drop it and stick your foot. since clerics can't use swords.
Rem.
Well, my hand's always on my dagger.
Okay. All right. Great. So, you're walking along in the darkness.
I ask Rin to keep a look ahead to see if she sees any indications of fire. So as soon as we see it, we can try to avoid being seen by our torch.
10-4.
All right. So after some time walking through this darkness, you spot in the distance what appears to be some ruins and you see the flickering of torches coming from somewhere in the ruins.
Is it a door or like an all open area?
You can't see it because it's in the woods.
So we're just seeing the flickers of light.
Yep. And you're seeing some ruined outer walls.
Okay.
What might be some really old buildings.
I'm gonna stealth and get as close as I can before anybody can see me.
I don't have good stealth, so go ahead.
I have very good stealth. I'm a rogue.
Also, don't we want to know if goblins can see in the dark?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good question.
It doesn't matter if I'm stealth though.
Yeah, I would say it doesn't matter. Does it?
Not for me.
That's for
Okay.
us.
I can go hide in a bush. I can hide behind a twig in broad daylight.
Does goblins see
I
in
got
the
a
dark?
19 plus 7, so 26.
Sorry, what was that?
19 plus my stealth bonus makes it 26.
Okay. Yeah, so you stealth up close.
So I would have also put my torch out and followed along. And I'm looking up the goblins in the monster manual. It looks like we've got 2 goblins and 1 goblin boss.
Okay. Do they see in the dark?
Let me pull up the monster manual here. Do they see in the dark? They should be able to see in the dark. Yeah, dark vision, 60 feet.
So they have the same as
Passive
mine.
perception, 9. Okay, so how does that work then? When we got passive perception 9, does anybody know how that works?
That means if you think that we made a sound, or if the stealth was like borderline, then you could roll a perception check for them to see if they detect us.
Okay. So if I figured that Freya made a sound,
And it's within their 60 feet.
But I haven't moved forward. Those two have.
okay. So then let's say, let's just say as an example, because we're learning here. Let's say Freya makes a noise, right?
Mm-hmm.
So each goblin would then roll a perception check. Is that right?
Yep. Or any that thought that you think would have heard it. If one of them is sitting there talking or something, it might not have heard it.
All right, and that would be a D20, right?
Yep, just
That-
like ours.
Okay. Oops. Oh, go away. So one of the goblins got a, 6 on that. And we're comparing that against who?
You said I made the noise.
You made the noise, so what is the perception check against?
Stealth?
Or do I just pick a DC or something?
Well, I know when we're actively stealthing in, it would be against our stealth check. So if you thought that they had heard either me or Rem, they would roll, and then we would roll to see if we beat that, if we actually successfully stealthed in or not.
Right. And real quick, Halcyon is asking if he can be the goblin boss.
Hey, yeah, shit. If he wants to do that, he's more than welcome.
He can hear you.
But he has to come into Discord and
he doesn't have the server.
Does he know how to play? Like, has he played this before?
It's Halcyon. He's done everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, give him an invite link. If he wants to play, then he can be one of the enemies.
He might be Halcyoning though and just fucking with us. So.
Like, yeah, I don't care if he wants to roll. I'm not saying that there's a goblin boss, but
I'm not saying there's not.
I'm not saying there's not. I'm not saying that there is. Okay, so you're stealthed. In the ruins, you see.
Did you want to know my stealth roll?
Yeah, what was your stealth roll? I thought it was pretty high.
It was 13, but I have a +5 to stealth.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah, so you're fine.
So I'm the only one that does not have a stealth plus. It's actually my disadvantage, and I have not moved.
Okay. So we have two things that are going to happen here. Rem and Running Wolf. When you're, what are you doing? You're next to, like, you're in a bush or next to a wall?
When I rolled in stealth, I said I want to get as close as I can without being detected. So I don't know what the environment looks like. Hey, Space Shot.
He said there's some ruined walls.
Yeah.
So I would imagine we're, up against the wall, sort of peeking around, trying to look at those flickering flames.
Okay, that's what I assumed too. Okay, so you peek around the wall, or you peek around whichever wall you're at, and you see. Actually, let me pull it up. You see a stone structure.
Ooh, new map.
You see a stone structure. I mean, this isn't exactly an accurate map. This is the best I could find, but so you're going to see. Give me goblin. Where's a goblin? There we go. Okay, so you see a goblin right there, and you see a goblin right there, and
where are we? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that one out right now.
Sorry.
Because this doesn't carry over. Okay, so this is basically, like, over here is basically a wall kind of thing. Just act like it goes, like, all the way around kind of thing, because I can't draw it.
You can draw lines. I can do a line.
Yeah, draw a line kind of.
Can you show me with a... Yeah, so right click where you want the wall to be.
Yeah, so it's going to be like, you got the wall, like, kind of like right here, right? And Freya, I hate that none of this carries over. Okay, so Freya's just kind of like, I don't know, out here in the woods hiding, doing nothing. Okay, so I delete that.
What do you want to delete?
The giant, the box, the red box.
You should be able to use the hand button and select it to delete. Yeah. Or you can just undo it with the Control Z.
I just undid it. That worked. That worked for me. Okay, so Freya's out in the woods there, and you two are at the wall, and you spot two goblins just kind of hanging out there, standing guard. You don't really know what they're doing.
Okay. Quick question. On this map that you have, I don't see the grid that shows how many spaces things are.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a grid. It's just going to have to be using the measuring tool.
No problem. Yeah. I have a measuring tool. So I can... What is this thing right here? Is this a tree?
Yeah, that's a tree.
Can I move up to it since I'm still stealth? I can sneak into that tree?
Hold on.
In a minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can move up to the tree if you want to, but you have to roll an acrobatics check.
No problem.
Across that wall. And then...
Oh, shit.
Freya,
I just rolled it into the floor.
Well, and also before you roll it, we want to go back and get Freya up to where we're at, and then have you move forward.
Okay, I'll stand by and wait.
All right.
How high is that wall that we're standing at?
The wall is about half the height of a average human.
So 4 feet?
4 foot?
Yeah, so about 4 feet.
So I can't see over it.
Right, but if I stand up... I can
barely see over it.
Yeah, if I stand up, they can see me.
Okay.
Well, the reason, because I want to go get Freya, but I want to do it like from where my icon is. I'd move due south of where I'm at and then go get her and then come back in the same direction.
Yeah,
so
this tree's going to block
cover. Yeah,
this tree's going to block their vision of you anyway. So yeah, I think you're good to go.
Yeah, so based on, the log that we were trying to shoot through and stuff, the trees and the logs give her a bonus when she's trying to stealth forward too. So if she has like a -1 or -2, that distance is about 35 feet. Mm-hmm. If she has a -1 or -2, then I don't know what the plus to that would be, if that would negate her negative bonus.
I don't have a negative bonus, and I did a stealth check when y'all did a stealth check, and mine was 5.
So you fail the stealth check.
So as we're coming back, they
Did I
would
do
hear.
another one because it's separate?
Actually, you would roll now whenever I
Okay.
come and get you.
Okay. So wait. Okay. So is Freya actually moving? What's the consensus here?
Or, Ren's going back to get her.
Gonna come back and get me.
Okay.
But
I'm sorry, I keep running with Ren. You're Ren.
I'm
Yeah,
Ren.
I'm
He's
Grim.
Grim. Got it. Sorry.
Ren,
Okay,
Grim,
so-
and Perkins.
You do, Grim. You do see tracks from the woods that you were following earlier. It looks like some of them are kind of lazy tracks. It looks like maybe somebody might have been being dragged or putting up a fight, like before being brought to that that structure there. There's a door on it. It looks like it can be opened, but the goblins are standing in front of the door.
Okay, so let me go get Ren.
Okay. So while you're doing that, you're going to need to run roll a stealth check again.
Got a 14 plus 5. So that allows me to get to her, and then coming
Okay.
back, we'll both have to roll again.
How far can a character throw something? Imagine I pick up a stone pebble. How far can I throw it?
Don't you have a tool or something that allows you to do that?
I'm talking like basic game mechanics. Like I can't throw it a million feet. Like what's the range so the character can throw something?
I imagine it would have something to do with your strength or maybe your dex. Yeah, it's got to have something to do with like you'd have to do a dex. Some like I think this is something we'd have to look at the book.
Because on their way back, before they approach on the way back, I want to throw a stone over here to get their attention to look away.
I've never tried to throw a rock before and actually figure out the distance. Does anybody have any ideas on this one?
I know that I looked up thrown weapons improvised, and it just talks about the maximum and minimum distance a
What's the-
weapon can be thrown, but
what's
there's
the
nothing
max?
about rocks.
What's the max for a weapon?
It depends on the weapon.
What's the max for any weapon on the table?
I
And
say it's because there's got to be slingshots in this game. So it would be a matter. Okay, so thrown weapons, say a knife, then.
Well, I've got ball bearings in my bag too. I'm just wanting to know how far I can throw it.
I would say, just for the sake of simplicity, unless somebody can find any table that tells us, I would say you can throw it, and it would land somewhere near the goblins.
Okay, so I'm going to grab a ball bearing. You see this rock right here?
Yep.
I'm going to try to throw it to where it hits the rock and bounces that way. Got it?
Okay. right, and-
Space Shot has a suggestion. Said maybe have the DM make a difficulty for throwing a stone. If you think it's easy, it's DC 5. If you think it's hard, it's DC 15. Pick a number and let him do a dex check.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I was thinking of doing that, but
It should be pretty easy from where I'm at because I'm
Yeah.
stealth. I'm not in combat. There's no stress. I can just grab a ball bearing and chuck it.
but it also, I think it depends on whether or not it's a dexterity or a strength thing. I'm
It's
thinking
dex.
it's a dexterity
It's
thing.
dex.
Yeah, he said dex.
Now, if he's trying
Yeah.
to pick up a rock as big as his head and throw it, that would
Yeah.
be a strength check.
But this
Yeah,
ball
okay,
bearing is
so
about the
what
size of our D20.
What size of this rock? Okay, so you're throwing a ball bearing.
Yeah,
What's
I've got
the size of it.
I have 1,000 ball bearings in my bag, and they weigh 2 pounds, so they're very, very light. But it's probably about the size of a D20.
Okay, so then roll a dex check.
All right, here we go. 14 plus my dex modifier of 3, so 17.
Okay. You throw the pebble or the ball bearing, and it hits exactly where you want it, but it doesn't go in the direction that you want it. Like when it hits the ground, it goes in this direction instead of this direction. So the goblin's attention is going to be kind of over this way.
As long as they're not looking south, we should be good.
And then for those that are still in the woods, I want both of you to roll a dex save.
Talk about me.
Sorry. Roll a d20. Just roll a d20.
Got an 18.
Okay. And Freya?
1.
1. Okay. Great. So you a great gust of wind comes through, and you hear some loud creaking in the trees, and a branch falls out of the tree on top of Freya.
Of course it does.
Are we talking a little branch, something as thick as her leg?
Well, it depends. Let's see. Roll a d20, Freya.
If Grim rolled an 18, can't he push her out of the way?
Oh, that just means that the branch isn't falling on me.
No, he can't push her out of the way. But for the branch
6.
size, let's roll a d20. So you got a 6. So it's a small branch. It's just it's not going to hurt you. Just going to annoy you.
But it gets their attention.
Well, the rustling does not cause them to get their attention. With all the crashing sounds in the forest, it negates Rem's ball bearing or steel ball or whatever the fuck it is.
Ball bearing.
Yeah.
Can he throw another one?
If he wants to, I suppose he could try again.
No, you're just gonna do something else. I'll just let it go.
Nope, I'm not going to do anything else. It was just a random encounter.
Oh, we're good.
Okay.
Okay. Stealth.
All right, I'm going to roll for the goblin closest to the impact point. Okay, so he rolls a 17. So the goblin notices the steel ball that Rem threw, and he walks over. He watches it roll away, and he walks over to it, and he picks up the steel ball from the ground and examines it.
And this is while we're stealthing in, or trying to stealth in, right?
Yes, and Rem is sitting there by the wall watching the whole thing happening.
Okay, so we need to roll a stealth roll to see if we make it to Rem undetected.
I'm scared.
Okay, so you have
18.
a distracted goblin over here, and the other goblin is kind of just sitting here still looking around.
Okay, so I rolled an 11, but I have a +5, so that's a 16.
I rolled an 18.
You rolled an 18? Okay, so success. You make it to the wall. Nobody notices.
Is this thing, are they guarding like an entrance? This is a door?
Yes, that's a door.
Okay. How tall is this building?
I would say about 10 feet.
Okay, so this tree's taller than the building?
Yes.
Okay, can I stealth and climb this tree to the top?
Would that be an acrobatics check?
I don't know.
I believe so.
Okay, so you're going to have to roll an acrobatics check to get over the wall.
Okay. Well, I'm at the that's fine. Whatever. 4 plus my acrobatics of 5, so I got a 9.
Okay. So you do successfully get over the wall. And you are now... You said you wanted to go to the tree?
Yeah, I want to climb the top.
Okay, so you're going to roll an acrobatics check for the tree.
Oh, so I'm outside the tree.
Yep.
18 plus my acrobatics of 5, so 23.
Okay. You make it to... How high are you climbing?
High enough to where I can jump out and land on top of this roof later.
All right. Rem is in the tree.
Rem is 20 feet up.
Okay. So with him climbing that tree and us getting ready, I want to get my bow out. That's 35 yards from the closest goblin to me.
25 feet from you to the closest one. If it makes a difference.
How did my icon get moved out?
I don't know. I can't move your icon. Oh, I can move your icon.
Yeah. $35 to the farthest and 25 for me.
Yeah, they're both 30 feet from me, according to the measure tool. Well, Rem's up in a tree.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about tactics before he left.
Right.
It's okay. I'm a rogue.
So, you
I
have
improvise.
no idea what he's doing.
So, do both of them have torches?
Yes.
Is there any more torches?
No, but you do see a flickering light coming from what appears to be the door to this building.
So I'm assuming that the big goblin, the boss, or the
No,
bigger
there's no boss.
one.
You only see two.
Right, but we
only-
know that there's a third. That one's bigger than the other two.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm assuming that the bigger goblin is inside with the other Torch and Peter. Is that a correct assumption, Grim?
I would assume that as well.
Okay.
So, because Rem is close to the one by the door, and I can only shoot one at a time. Do you have a bow?
She's a cleric. I don't think she does.
I don't. All I have is my hammer.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull out my bow and shoot the one that's furthest away from the building.
Okay.
So
All right, so you've got you got an attack of opportunity here, right?
Yeah, if they're not looking at me, sure thing.
Yeah. Okay. So how in 5th edition, how does the attack of opportunity work exactly?
I do not know.
I think it's just advantage, right? And it's like an auto crit. It hits.
Auto crit. So would that mean that
If he hits? No, if he hits.
If
So
he hits.
Yeah, he needs to roll 2d20s, take the higher one. If that higher one lands the hit, I think he auto crits if it's a attack of opportunity.
Okay, so then roll the to hit.
Is that a 1d20 or do I roll 2d20?
Two of them because you have advantage.
Right.
You take the higher one.
8 and a 17. And to hit with my longbow is +5, so that's a 23.
So 23. Okay, so then you hit it, and then what was it? An instant crit?
Now he rolls the damage, and that's
Okay, now
doubled.
he rolls.
I could be wrong though. Space Shot can correct me.
Which is a 1d8 plus 3.
So
we should
whatever.
probably look this up so that we're not wrong.
Well, Space Shot didn't correct us in chat. He just said, I'll take the 8.
Well, that's right.
So-
you have to take the lower, right?
No. That's disadvantage. He has advantage, so he takes the higher one.
So he can take the higher one.
Has to take
So-
the higher one.
So I rolled a 4 with +3. That's 7 damage.
And then 14 to double if it's a crit.
Yep. If that's how it works.
Okay. That's yeah. I mean, if that's how it works, you hit him. Go ahead and describe how you kill him because he's dead.
He's a goblin, and I hates the goblins, so I shoot him straight in the eye, so he doesn't have a chance to respond.
I love it. Right in the eye.
All right, and he keels over, and that's it for that guy.
Hi, Space Shot.
So was the other goblin looking at him?
Yeah, I would say he notices.
Okay, well that's my turn.
Now, yeah, now we have to
Roll initiative?
Yeah, we have to roll initiative now.
12.
I also got a 12, but I have +3 to initiative.
Oh, I have nothing. That's insight or intelligence for me.
Initiative is up by your armor class.
Oh,
So
plus
it
3,
was-
so 15.
All right, so Running Wolf, what was it you got again?
I got a 12, and I have +3, so also 15.
15. And Freya, what'd you get?
1.
1. Okay, and Rem, what did you get?
15.
And the Goblin got 2.
You got a 2?
Yeah,
Poor Goblin. So stupid.
the Goblin's screwed. Who just popped into Discord?
Space Shot?
Space Shot.
Oh, Space Shot's here. Okay.
He has himself muted at the moment.
So,
Okay.
who goes
So-
first?
Yeah. Running Wolf and Rem roll a d20.
Okay.
17.
12.
Okay, Running Wolf goes first.
Okay, shoots me another goblin. Need a pair. And I rolled a 17 again.
17. Okay, you hit him.
Dun dun dun.
And I rolled a 2. But that's +3, so that's 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. So this guy has -5 hit points. All right. So now Rem, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to. Let me move my mouse. I want to move to this spot right here from the tree.
On top of the building.
Yeah.
All right. You're on top of the building now.
All right. So can I peek over the edge and see where the door is?
Yes, you can.
Is it dead center?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to grab 2 of my oil flasks from my bag and I'm going to pour them right here in front of the doorway. And then I'm going to do ready my dodge.
All right.
Because he doesn't
All right, so
he doesn't see me, right? Because I'm way
No,
above
he
him.
doesn't see you.
Sweet.
So is there for this particular thing? Let's see if you're successful. So roll a d20.
I have to be successful. I'm just pouring it out onto the floor. 18 plus whatever modifier is needed.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you win. Okay. So the ground the ground behind the goblin in front of the door is now on fire.
No. It's just the oil.
Just oil.
Oh, you didn't light the
I didn't
oil?
light it. No, it's just I just poured it out on the ground.
Oh, okay. You just poured it. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
We can ignore it. Okay, so the ground is oiled.
Cool. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Freya. Or wait, no. The goblin's up next. All right, so the goblin is going to move Since he doesn't see Rem, he can't do anything about that, so he's gonna move. He's gonna move up here to the edge of this wall. And that will be his turn. Freya, you're next.
Freya's gonna move here. Is that close enough to hit?
Yes, that is close enough to hit.
Where's the damage?
You have to roll to hit first.
Do I roll strength?
No. You need to roll the d20 to see if you even hit him.
Okay. 17.
Okay, you hit him, so now you can roll damage.
Damage is... Where's damage?
Whatever
Why am I
weapon you're
lost?
attacking with will have like a D6 or a D8 or a D4 next to it.
Did I hit the right? Yeah. 3.
Damage 3. Okay. All right, he's dead. Go ahead and describe how you kill him.
My hammer comes down right on top of his head, and it goes splat to the ground.
Okay.
Face down,
He's-
ass up. That's the way
he's
out.
dead.
Oh, sorry.
He is dead. Okay. All right. So both goblins are now deceased, and Rem is still up on the
Are there
doorway
torches
there.
making fire in the?
Are we out
in
of
the
combat?
forest?
Yes, you are now out of combat.
Okay.
Wait,
Well, that means
there's something inside.
yeah, but if we're out of combat, that means that what is inside didn't detect any of the combat that happened.
Ah, okay. So I can move freely now?
Yeah, you should go. You guys should go loot your bodies. And then as you're looting, I whisper to you that I poured oil in front of the door and to be careful.
Okay.
Okay.
I loot goblin numero doso.
And I loot the other.
Can I
all
see
right.
or hear anything that's happening up here while I have this vantage point, Moon?
Yes, you can. You can hear things.
What do I hear?
You hear. You hear the you hear rustling inside. You hear what sounds like might be a fire. Some entities speaking language that you don't understand.
Okay.
And it sounds like there might be some cooking going on.
Okay. Can I relay that to my party without them knowing?
I would say no,
Okay.
because they have how far away they are from you.
Okay.
So we need to loot and then move forward.
So they're
need to loot and
right now
scoop.
they're 20 feet and 50 feet. So I chill. I wait.
Well, we need to loot and get positioned. However, we plan on doing that.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying. What did we find in the loot? Did we find any?
You just find some shit cloth armor and some and each one has a scimitar, basic melee weapon, and short bows and some arrows. Nothing fancy on either of these goblins.
Can I give arrows to Grim?
Yeah, roll a d20 to find out how many arrows.
Seven.
Okay, you hand 7 arrows to Grim.
Right when she's handing him to me, we both know that. What's his name? It's not Ren. What is it?
Perkins.
All right, we both know Perkins is above the door, and we're not
Do
really
you?
sure.
Has he
Yeah, we
signaled
can
to
see
you?
him now. I can see him now.
But he's
And I
stealth.
tell him. But
I was
see him
muted.
in
I'm
the
sorry.
dark.
Remember when they were looting? I said I warned them about the oil in front of the door.
Oh, right. Sorry, I missed that. Okay.
So, with him above the door, we don't know if he's going to jump on someone whenever they come out or not. That's my assumption. Because I saw him waving, but I didn't really understand what he was talking about with the oil. So I know going up and knocking on the door isn't necessarily the best idea, but we still need to get their attention. So I ask Rin what she wants to do. I think a good idea would be for me to step back with a direct line of sight and shoot an arrow at the door and then be able to shoot whatever comes out the door.
Okay.
What do you say, Rin?
Hold on just a second. I was looking to see if I had, hold on, my bonus action.
You shouldn't. We're not in combat, so you don't have to worry about bonus actions or anything.
No, I'm looking to see. I think I changed it because I had a spell. I think it was a spell. That would create a some kind of earthly, either a loud thunder and lightning or earthquake, but I think I changed it. Okay, I agree with your, and I agree with your plan, and I ask you to wait until I move over behind right here.
So I'm going to move
Yeah,
out
that was
here.
thaumaturgy.
All right, everybody roll a d20, please.
19.
11.
8. And I think I took thaumaturgy off, which would have been great for this one, but whatever.
All right, so you hear another major gust of wind rushing through the trees. It makes Freya and Running Wolf, you two stumble a little bit. Rem, you're fine.
Damn right, dude. I'm just a shingle.
You're so flat up against that roof.
And as usual, you hear loud crashings in the forest, like things falling out of trees.
And
All right, so what's going on?
All right, I'm going to shoot the door to make a sound.
Okay. And nothing happens. Whoever's inside doesn't appear to hear it, or doesn't seem to sense it.
how tall is the door? Does it go all the way to the top?
It is 7 feet tall.
So 3 feet shorter than me. Let me see how long my sword is. All right, I tie my crowbar to my string, and I swing it around in front of the door so it starts knocking on the door like someone's knocking.
Okay.
And then I pull it back up real quick.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Is this goblin deaf?
He's watching American Idol.
It's quite noisy outside with all the wind and the stormy weather and all that.
Let me see what else I have.
They're probably not going to hear you.
What's the door made out of?
Unless you blow up the door, they're probably not going to hear you.
What's the door made out of?
It's wood.
Okay. So if I were to set my oil on fire, that could most certainly catch that door on fire.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see what I have.
We grabbed all the loot, right?
I wanna yell real loud from where I'm at. See if maybe they hear that. But I'm gonna yell "Hey" in Goblin.
Hey, okay.
That's what I was about to say. Can you yell in their language? I was just gonna ask that.
7, 8, and 14. They don't hear you.
Wouldn't he have to determine the loudness of it?
No, that's something the DM would do.
Oh, okay. Since I'm on the ground, I want to, since they're not hearing all this mess, I'm not even going to stealth. Move over to the door and stand beside it, but reach around with my hand backwards and bang really hard on the door.
As I see you do that, I'm going to ask you, is the door locked?
Tries the door.
The door appears to be unlocked.
Opens it and swings it open without turning and showing myself.
So if you're not turning, how are you seeing?
She opened the door to where it was unlatched, and then she can go back to the hinged area and push it open. They can't see her there.
Okay. All right. You see what appears to be a long stairway going down to a hallway that curves to the right.
Right. So absolutely nothing can be done out here.
Yep. And you see flickering light from around the corner, but nothing substantial. And you hear the echoes of louder talking.
Okay, so I need Goblin Talker to come up.
Are you telling me to come up?
No, I'm beckoning.
Okay.
Because you can't hear me, so I'm waving at you.
Standing just outside the oil perimeter because I can see it on the ground. I start listening into the voices.
She said reach around.
Okay.
I space shot.
Wow. All right. Well, so you hear the goblins. It sounds like just normal chatter. They're just talking about random things, what they're cooking up. Nothing really spectacular, but one of the goblins does mention some ritual that is to be performed, but it's just mentioned in passing, and he doesn't give any kind of details about it.
So you say goblins. Do I hear 2 voices, 3 voices, 4 voices?
You are hearing what sounds to be somewhere between 4 and 5 different goblins.
Well, we just got a whole lot more. Does he tell us?
Yeah, well, I tell you because Perkin is still up on the roof.
I can hear you, though. I'm only like 10 feet away.
Okay. So how do you guys want to handle this? We go in, we don't know what it looks like yet.
No, and the only way you can go down those stairs, I'm guarantee you, is stealth.
All right, I'll stealth down first. See what I can see.
And you are the widowest one.
I am the widowest one.
They're less likely to.
So Moon, can I stealth down the stairs?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'm gonna.
All right. I'm changing maps here.
Rogue like jump off the roof and go down the stairs, or get ready to go down the stairs.
Okay.
And I try to scoop back up any oil that is left and put it back in my jar.
All right. Roll for that.
I got an
wait,
oof, which is a 1, so I get to do it again.
Nope, you don't get to do it again.
No. As a rogue, anytime I roll a 1, I get to do it again.
Oh shit! Damn. Okay, fine. Do it.
And
it's not as a rogue. It's as a halfling.
Halfling, sorry.
Halfling.
Again, I got a 17 the second
okay.
time around.
Oh, I was so excited, man. Okay, go ahead and roll.
I got a 17.
Hit it.
Oh gosh. Okay. You managed to get about half of the oil that you spilled onto the ground. Looks
Cool.
like the other half of the oil
That's fair.
leached into the ground.
Okay, so I got 1 flask left then.
You've got 1 flask, yes.
Cool.
All right.
I thought the
And
17 was stealth.
No, that was just for the scooping.
that was for the scooping. And actually, I don't know what that, like, it was just to see if something crazy happened, basically. It's one of those things, like, when somebody does something different, you don't really have something to check it against, so you just kind of, roll the d20 and figure, do they succeed? And if they don't, then, like, Rem rolled a 1, right? And so I already had, like, something that was going to happen in my mind. Like, I was just ready to go with it. But
As I scoop the thing, the vial breaks and cuts my hand and I bleed out.
I would have done something, not something as serious. It'd been more like, you're bent over scooping it up and you slip and fall and, maybe slide down the stairs or some shit like that. I don't know. But
That's cool.
That's just an example, Freya, of like what could have happened with that situation. Like when somebody's doing something funny or crazy, you can escalate it pretty quickly.
And that's pretty much how I play.
Or you could set it to where he slips and falls, and that's the end of it until he tries to stealth down the stairs, and then he slides down the stairs.
Yeah, and that can, and like I could have him, if I wanted to be a little bit more serious, I could have him, slip on the stairs when going down and slide right into the mess of goblins.
That we don't know is there.
Yes, that you don't know is there.
Well, we know it's there because
we know we know there's roughly 4 to 5 that we can hear.
So real quick, what's the big gray box? Is that like Fog of War right now?
That's Fog of War.
Okay, cool. Oh, because I'm trying to like zoom it in for the stream. So
Yeah,
when
actually, I made a mistake here. You don't see this yet.
that's fine. I'm just. Oh, okay.
That doesn't exist.
I didn't see anything. Is this where we're coming in though? Right here.
Yes, that's
Okay.
where you're coming. That's
Okay,
what
cool.
you can see right now.
All right. Well, then I will stealth down the stairs now. Can I roll my stealth check?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I got an 11 plus my stealth modifier 7, so 18.
Okay, you're successful.
So my little ass is right here, looking around the corner. Just ever so peek.
Ever so peeky. Okay.
I'm doing rogue things.
All right, so the goblins, having received no warning of your approach,
Can I see into that room now? Into that chamber?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I'm going to describe the situation.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So, given that they have no idea that you're there because they couldn't hear any advance warning or any, distractions because of the noise outside, they are just going about business. There are in this room. Actually, I can delete this thing now, can't I? All right. So in this room, you see 2 large copper bowls. The goblins are using one as a brazier for their campfire, and the other bowl is being used as a toilet. So you have one goblin who is currently
taking a deuce,
doing his business. Doing his business on the toilet.
That's my character Perkin, P-Dub.
Another goblin here that is cooking, and another goblin here that is also cooking, and then you have a goblin here, and that's that.
Okay, I come back up to the top of the stairs and I tell the party what I seen here and how many goblins are in there, etc., etc. Because I'm winking.
So this small of an area, that means we're not really going to be using ranged attack, so it's going to be all melee going in here.
Right.
So first, my guess, and correct me if you guys think differently, we sneak down to the point where he was looking into the room with our weapons drawn. If we make it there safely, then we figure out who's attacking who, or can we figure that out now?
If I can get back into this area, I can sneak attack this goblin here.
Y'all need to sneak before I even try to sneak.
You can come to here without sneaking. They can't hear or see us. You're just
really?
walking down the stairs normally. That's what Moon said.
Okay, I did not hear that.
Yep, so just walk in and we'll stack up right here.
Can I use my sign language?
Is it ASL? Because I'm just going to give them the finger.
They're not deaf. They just can't hear like anything from outside.
Okay.
Just because it's just so noisy out there that it blends into everything.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
All right, so I think do I have the most armor? Out of us three?
Yes, mine's at 14.
Same.
Okay.
So I'll be pulling both of my short swords.
Okay.
Wait, so
I was about to say, do we need to do turn?
No, I since we're out of combat, I can do a crossbow shot to this guy right here.
And bring us into
with advantage because he won't see me.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right.
He's
so
in line of sight.
Yep.
You can do it.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get my crossbow. I'm gonna shoot him in the face hole. And I rolled a 15. Does it hit? Wait, what do I add for my crossbow shot?
Look on your crossbow damage.
Crossbow.
Your actions.
Because it's just a 1d20 to hit, and then the damage.
Oh, so
is different.
there's no modifier to it. Hit DC +5. Whatever that means.
The +5 is the modifier.
Okay,
isn't
so I got 15 +5, so it's a 20.
Yes, that definitely hits.
And I hit him with a 1d6 +3, so I need a d6. This one. 6 +3 is 9.
All right. Describe his death.
I shoot him through his right ear, and it goes out his left ear, and the arrow hits off this wall over here.
All right. So he is dead.
He goes.
Yeah.
I love the sound effects.
Hey, that's what we need. Sound effects.
So
All
since
right.
I did that, can I apply my sneak attack to the second guy?
I think he's going to notice that his friend in front of him just keeled over and died from an arrow.
Okay.
So no. and now everybody gets to roll, now you get to roll initiative because the goblins don't know that everybody else is there yet.
Okay. So am I in combat? Because I wanted to roll back, like away from the door after the shot, but I don't know how that works. Because we're not in combat yet, and I didn't move.
Doesn't that just count as one action, so you can still do one more?
I don't know. I don't know the rules.
We should find out.
I'm just going to roll back anyway, because I haven't moved, so I can at least use my action to move back, and I'm going to roll initiative.
Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can do that.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do then. And here's my roll for initiative. I got a 15. The rules say once you attack, you are no longer hidden. You can use the rules to hide again, but as of right now, I am not hiding, which is fine because I'm just rolling back anyway.
Okay, 1 second here. Okay. And all the goblins need to run theirs. 19 for him. 13. 5. Okay. So the goblins see their friend keel over and get very upset. They're now at attention. This guy here, he stops cooking. This guy stops taking his crap.
He pinches it off. Dude didn't even wash his hands.
He didn't wash his hands.
Or nothing.
So this gives him a extra attack, an acid touch.
Hell, good thing I'm good against poison.
Since Rem interrupted his bathroom break,
I'm resistant to poison too, so it's fine.
He's got dirty hands.
And pants around his ankles.
Right. he needs to have some kind of disadvantage.
All right, so Rem, what was the initiative that you rolled?
I rolled a 15.
Rem rolled 15. Okay. So yeah, the front goblin goes first. So he is going to come over here and now I don't know how to handle this situation actually, because now he's surprised that there's a bunch of jerks in the hallway.
So now he's in fear.
Well, now that he came around the corner, both me and Rin can attack.
Yeah, you can. So now you can use. Yeah. Roll initiative.
Oh, initiative or hit?
Yep. I want initiative first.
7.
15. Plus 3, so 18.
Okay, so who's attacking first? Since this is a surprise attack.
I'll be attacking with the sword first.
Okay.
Short
roll
sword.
to hit.
I rolled a 7 and I have a plus 5, so that's a 12.
All right, you miss.
Can I just use the hit that I accidentally do another one?
You haven't gone yet. So the first goblin, he is stopped out of shock for what is happening and the fact that he almost got stabbed. And Running Wolf just, yeah. So the next one is.
Well, the next one should still be. It should still be Ren. Because the guy came around the corner and both of us are just standing there.
Yeah, so it's going to be Ren next. So go ahead. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna hit him with my warhammer.
All right, so then roll to hit.
20.
All right, you hit him. Roll your damage.
8.
Okay, he's dead. Go ahead and describe how you kill him.
hit him upside the head, knock him against the wall over here.
All right. So you hit the goblin and he gets thrown across the room. His head breaks off and he's splattered against the wall.
Like his brains are
because
all
of
over the wall.
Which, because of where he's at, his two friends coming in would have seen that as they're running in.
Yep. So these guys now are just kind of like, I'm gonna have to roll for that. All right, so
Can I just splatter him against this wall?
Too late. It's happened.
too late. This guy here, he's running away. And then this guy attempts to run away, but he trips and falls face flat on this right here. So he is screwed.
How tall are those
Which one?
braziers?
I'd say about a foot off the ground.
Okay. So we can see over that. When we come around the corner,
Oh, yeah.
we can shoot that guy.
Yep.
So would we need to now roll for initiative as to see who goes in first in each?
Well, we already have initiative, so
Should be my turn.
everybody's gone. Yeah, it would be Rem's turn
Right.
at this point.
I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna shoot this guy in the head with a crossbow.
All right, roll to hit.
Got a 5 plus my modifier of 5, so a 10.
All right, you miss.
And that's
the
it for me
arrow just-
because I moved and shot, so I'm
Yep.
done.
You're done.
So now it'd be
let's
my
see.
turn.
Yep, it's your turn now.
So I move there and hit the guy with my sword.
All right.
But the
roll
other
to hit.
goblin's
Yeah,
getting
but
away.
This is since he's face first
I
on the
can't-
ground. I think.
I can't move anymore
You can't shoot him with your crossbow?
with my bow, and I don't have my bow out. I have my swords out. So you got to remember, coming around that corner, I wouldn't have seen him.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're just standing there. Is that the end of your turn? Is that the only action that you want to do?
Oh, he's hitting him.
I'm hitting him on the ground.
Oh, okay. All right. So you get right. In this case, you get like an advantage, right?
Is he stuck on the ground because he tripped? Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the ground because he tripped. He failed his escape.
So 2 d20s and take the higher one to hit.
The higher one is a 20 plus 5 that I have. So yeah, I pretty much hit him.
Yeah, he's getting hit. Roll damage, baby.
Roll damage. Jesus.
5 plus 3, so 8.
8. All right, he's dead.
So now it's Freya's turn.
You can describe how he dies.
I stuck a sword through him while he laid on the ground. There's not much to it.
In a pile of his own shit, I imagine.
All right, I move to here.
20 equals a crit. Roll double the damage dice and the modifier. Okay. So next time if we do that, we'll need to remember that.
Well, if I hit him for 8, that just means 16.
Yeah. He's super dead.
All the way dead. And so then I'm going to hit him with my Warhammer with an 11.
All right, you miss.
What's your modifier?
It's 7 plus 4.
Oh, okay.
I miss. This must be the boss.
Oh, he's gonna go tell on us is what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
I have a question first.
Yep.
How can she go in a straight line through those 2 giant pots?
They're only a foot off the ground.
Well,
It's a good question.
She can walk around it too, though, right?
But
Yeah,
we can
I mean-
only move 30 feet a turn.
25.
Oh,
Which
25.
I measured it out, but I didn't
But
even
did you-
think about it being around the pots.
Yeah, so you'd have to jump over the pots, which means you'd have to do an acrobatics check.
Which,
across, because that's how that other goblin got screwed. He tried to go over the
pot and missed.
Toilet.
The pot.
It would be funnier if he fell in the shitter.
Okay, so do we need to just redo that turn?
Well, I specifically went around them because I didn't think that we could go over them. So I went 30 feet for my turn.
Okay.
So yeah, you'd have to roll a check, an acrobatics check, to see if you can do that.
Wouldn't you have to do it twice?
Yeah. Well, would you? Because it's the same move. It's all one move. You're jumping. I don't think you need to do
15 feet over 2 pots.
Yeah, wouldn't that be counted as the same action?
Well,
that's an Olympic jump.
Well,
It's
I
a
think
20,
she's jumping
so-
over one and then jumping over the second one.
All right, so then 2 acrobatic checks then.
no, the first one was a 20.
Okay,
Second one was a 12.
A 12? Okay, you fail the second one.
Second one. So I land on top of him.
No, you got over that one, right? You're standing. You landed on that corpse, right? So it's all slippery and gooey and not so much fun in that particular spot. And so when you try to jump again, your feet did a little slippy do, and it caused you to stumble over the toilet. And the toilet, because you stepped on the brim, it goes flying into the air.
Of course it did.
This is shitty.
All right. Now, Running Wolf and Rem, roll a d20.
What for?
We're going to see if you get covered in poop.
I'm way far away, but I got a 15. That's fine.
I got a
Well,
16.
Damn. Okay, so you Rem's far enough away. He doesn't get hit by any tiny droplets or anything. Running Wolf, you get you get the stench of it. It smells really freaking awful, and you back away, but you don't have anything on you. Freya.
Yeah, I already know.
Yeah, what's can you roll d20 please? What was
20.
Okay, so the entirety of the pot falls on top of you.
And that's for rolling a 20.
Right? Isn't 20 supposed to be good?
Well,
or did
that
you
might
just
have been like how
reverse
much
that?
shit you get. Maybe you needed to roll a 1.
That was so the way in my mind that was dividing each 5 is a 5 is a quarter.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, I get it.
10 is 2 quarters. So 20, you got the entire pot on you.
Nice. Just call me Poop Monster.
Now go hug
All
that
right.
goblin.
Right? Come here.
I'm one of you.
All right. So, Senior Goblin.
Do I need to roll to hit him again, or was that my action?
No, that's your action. You're done.
You actually did not get to try to hit him and miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your attack did not happen. You are face first on the ground, covered in poo, and the goblin is all of a sudden a little bit more braver, and you don't know, nobody knows why he stopped in this doorway.
Oh shit.
But he's looking down at you with this smirk on his face,
Poop-eating grin.
briefly forgetting the danger that he is in. So he is going to pull out. He's going to attack you with his scimitar. So I'm going to roll to hit, and that's a 13 plus 4.
So that's 16.
That's 7.
All right. He hits you. And now I'm going to roll. What is this?
Bum bum bum.
Yeah, okay, so 5. Let's see, where's a D6? Give me the D6. 3. All right, so he hits you for 3 damage.
Okay. That means I still have 9 hit points.
Yep. Okay.
So now it's Rem's turn.
Where's Ren?
Provided nobody
Okay.
just joins us.
Yeah, it's Rem's turn.
All right, crossbow to the face.
Crossbow to the face. All right,
Why
roll
would
hit.
you shoot yourself in the face?
Because I don't want to be here anymore. This room smells like shit. I'm out of here. Here we go.
You're done.
I miss. I got a 4 plus whatever my modifier, so I miss. I'm gonna do my bonus action to ready my dodge.
All right, you're dodging. All right, so you hear another some approaching footsteps from around that corner. It sounds like it's coming from a heavier kind of dude. And so he comes around the corner, and Running Wolf, do you recognize what this thing is? Roll.
Better not be a
Am I
shaman.
rolling a 1d20?
Yeah.
Well, I got a 12.
Okay, so you identify it as a goblin boss.
I don't have a monsters manual. Is that in the thing?
Yep.
Yeah, it's on page 166.
Yeah. 21 hit points, roughly.
Yep.
Does it provide any buffs? I know it. The other guy kind of got inspired or something.
Let's see.
He
here.
makes 2 attacks with his scimitar. The second has a disadvantage.
You can disengage.
He's a mage goblin.
Redirect attack. When a creature the goblin can see targets it with an attack, the goblin chooses another goblin within 5 feet of it. The 2 goblins swap places, and the chosen goblin becomes the target instead.
So he pulls him as a meat shield. That's great.
Well, and in this case, there's already a goblin in front of him.
Right.
Yeah.
So he doesn't care.
So we're kind of committed at this point. So I'm going to move up and attack the goblin in front of the goblin boss.
Well, Freya's right there in the doorway.
But I'm really short and he's tall.
You're still on the ground, though, covered in... You're covered in poop, young lady.
He can't attack from
Can't I
there.
stand there diagonally and just
I'm an
stab
alien.
through the doorway?
Let's see.
I mean, I should be able to see him.
Yeah. I think you're good.
Okay, you can do that.
And I roll a 12 with short sword modifier of +5, so that's a 17.
All right, so you hit that.
And I hit him for maximum damage, 6 + 3, that's 9.
All right, and he's dead.
So stabbing him and quickly pulling the sword out to see if I killed him. When he dies, just kind of falls to the ground.
So this guy is dead. And let's get us a loot bag right here. All right. All right, next up is Remulus.
All right.
Actually, shouldn't it be Freya?
No, Freya's 7.
Okay.
Crossbow time, baby. We're gonna keep trying. I've never hit with this thing. Maybe I need to get it tuned up or something.
You're getting a lot better luck than you did on Saturday.
I got an oof, so that's a 1, but I get a reroll. I got a 3 plus my modifier, so I miss again. I'm gonna keep my dodge.
Okay. And you're staying in the back?
Yeah,
You're
with my
not gonna-
dodge.
With your dodge. All right. So, let's see here. Freya, it's your turn.
I slide forward.
I would get up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up. I'm just saying. I can slide
I'm
forward
like,
on my
okay,
feet.
you want to be suicidal? I mean,
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna move forward. Hit him with my warhammer. Hold on. I have an unarmed strike. Is that if my warhammer gets knocked out of my hand or something, or how would I use that?
and that's if you don't have any weapon in your hands.
Okay.
And your warhammer is always going to do more damage than your fists.
Yeah. All right. Hitting
But
with my
since I didn't
you're-
specify whether
not-
or not your hammer left your hands, you're free to use it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not some Pandaren monk or anything.
Yeah.
So I hit him with a 17.
Okay. That hits.
And then damage is a 7.
Okay. All right, -7. Okay.
I'm gonna die.
Nah. You're a cleric. You can heal
No.
yourself.
True.
Yeah, with all that filth all over. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Okay, so all right, it's back to Running Wolf.
I'm going to have to move up next to her and hit with my sword.
All right, let's separate the dots
Using
though.
this.
Let's just separate these guys. You're in the hallway. You're standing like yeah. But the problem is only one of you can fit in that hallway.
Yeah,
But
that's
he's
the
tall enough
problem.
to hit over me.
Okay, so you're attacking from. She's still on the ground and you're attacking.
From behind me.
Okay. So I mean, if you're still on the ground, how did you hit the guy with the hammer?
She said she stood
I
up.
stood up. I stood up and moved
Okay.
forward.
He stood up and moved forward, but since you're standing,
I'm only
You're-
3 foot tall, 4 foot tall.
oh, okay, okay,
That's what I'm saying. I'm literally short enough for him to hit over me.
okay. Then go ahead, Running Wolf.
I rolled a 13 with +5 is 18.
Okay, you hit.
And 5 damage +3 is 8.
8 damage. Okay.
And then I should have a bonus attack with my other sword. And that's a 6 + 5 is 11.
All right, he's dead.
Oh, that was easy.
No. That's to hit.
Oh, that's to hit. Wait,
Does
what
that
was it?
hit him? It was a 6
Sorry.
+ 5, so that's an 11.
So no, that does not hit. That is a miss.
Okay.
The first one hits, but the second one does not.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So we still
Um,
need to damage for the first one.
We did that. That was 8
We
damage.
did it. Yeah.
Oh,
We
okay.
did it already. All right. Next
he
up.
has roughly 6 hit points left. Rem, could you actually fucking hit him this time?
If he doesn't move first, he might run away.
He's not -7 anymore. He's negative what?
Well, now he's
Negative
only
15.
he's at -15 now. All right, moment of truth, Rem.
Oh, the boss doesn't have a turn?
No, unfortunately.
Okay, I crossbow his face. But before I knock the arrow in the crossbow, I give it a little kiss on the fletchings and say, "Fly true, you son of a bitch, fly true." Here we go. I got a 6 + 5 is 11. I fucking missed.
Oh my god.
I keep my dodge and I cry like a little bitch. No, I don't dodge. I don't dodge. I'm gonna move up. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Okay. I'm done.
All right. He is all right. So now it's the Goblin's turn, and he is going to attack Freya.
Of course.
All right. Of course, he's going to attack you. And he misses you.
Yay!
Okay, I'm going to roll for his other attack here. And 15.
What's the disadvantage?
There should be a disadvantage.
The
On the second attack.
multi-attack. The goblin makes 2 attacks with its scimitar. The second attack has a disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage for the second attack? Okay.
Yeah, so roll 2 d20s and keep the lower one.
Okay, so 15.
My armor class is 16.
All right, he misses you.
Whoop whoop.
Way to go, short staff!
Lucky. Okay. Now it's Running Wolf's turn.
All right, let's attack again.
This again.
I rolled a 14 plus 5 is 19.
Miss.
Wait, 19
19?
misses?
Oh, I thought you said roll. Oh, never mind.
I was like, what
I thought you
happened?
I thought you said 14. I thought you said. Okay, so yeah, you hit him.
And I rolled a 5 for damage plus 3 is 8.
All right, he's dead.
Please kill this crazy thing.
You want to describe it for me?
I try to, just stick him all the way through the chest, all the way to the hilt. It goes in, and he just falls to the ground right off the sword.
All right. He is no more. No mas.
I got to find out if I have any water in my inventory.
And when he finally hits the ground, I spit on him. I really
All right.
don't like the goblins.
And that's the end of that particular encounter.
Okay, we loot the room. What's in it? The bags.
I'm
All
guessing the kid.
No, the bags. The guys we killed.
All the loot.
Oh, yeah.
Is there ever any good loot on goblins? I don't even know.
Can I loot back here since he was the first one I killed?
You can check them all, yes, and they don't. The only guy that's going to have anything worthy is the
Boss?
Goblin boss.
Goblin
Yeah.
boss. What does he have?
I don't want to go and check the loot tables yet. I'll do that later.
We might need it. I need to heal myself because nobody else got hurt except for me.
You can do it as a cantrip out of combat, right?
That's what I'm looking at. I have a cantrip is no, I can only spare the dying. I have a Cure Wounds, but that's a cast.
All right. Everybody roll a perception check.
I got a 11.
Got a 20.
I was getting snacks. Hold on.
That's 11 plus 2, so that's a 13.
Rem?
Hello? Oh, I was muted
there?
for some reason. Yeah, sorry, dude. I got an 11.
You got an 11. Okay,
Yep.
so Freya, you notice, you're looking around the room and you notice the toilet paper that the goblin was using has some kind of writing on it.
I pick it up. No, I don't pick it up. Never mind. Take that back.
Roll an ass.
I pick up the toilet
Lean
paper.
over and look at it and ask Grim to also look at it and see what is written there. Because he knows their language.
I can understand their language. I was wrong when I said yell it out. But I can do Common and Elvish, so if it's in either of those languages, I would be able to read it.
Okay, well, it is a spell scroll.
Oh, so I would be able to understand it.
All right, you identify the scroll. Well, wait a minute. Are you able to identify a scroll if it's not in your spell list?
How would I know that?
Well, I'm asking in general for the rules.
Don't know.
Because the spell, I don't think it's in her spell list. So it's a scroll of magic missile.
Ooh, that thing don't miss.
Okay. What's everybody doing?
So
Well,
what
we
can I do
checked
with
to
that
see
information?
if the kid was there, right?
All right, you don't see anybody else in this room.
Can I move back so that the stealthier ones can move forward?
I can go through. I can. You're bigger than me, so I can move through you. That's fine. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I can move into here, but I can sneak into there. You want me to roll for it?
Well, we're not in combat anymore, so you just
Okay.
you're at that door now. Okay, let me delete that. We don't need that anymore. Okay, so there is a door here. Now that you're next to the door, you can hear the sounds of chanting on the other side of the door. So what do you do? There's chanting on the other side of the door, but you can't identify what the chanting is.
Can I repeat the chant to Grim and see if he can hear it or describe it, or have these guys move up?
Well, if there's a door there, we can move up too.
Okay, come. Anybody understand that chant they're doing? Okay, is the
No.
door locked?
You can't understand the enchant. You can't understand the chant. It is being spoken by goblins, but they're speaking in a different language.
Can we identify what language?
No.
Because I can speak Halfling, Elvish, Dwarfish, and Common.
Sure. Roll for it.
Ooh, what do I roll?
D20.
D20.
Oh, Never mind. I won't be getting anything. It's a 1.
All right, critical failure.
Hey, Neo.
All right, so the door is it is unlocked.
It's unlocked. Can we assume that they're doing a chant because Peter? Because we know Peter's in here somewhere. It's unlocked.
You can make that assumption. There's nothing stopping you from assuming stuff.
Okay. Well, we have to disturb the chant before they finish the chant, correct?
We can make that assumption as well. I mean, they're goblins. They never do good things. They're evil.
Right.
So the question is do we all just, get our weapons out and rush in there? Can
They're gonna smell me first.
Can Perkin peek in there without being noticed?
I can probably stealth in if there's something for me to hide behind.
Not even stealth in, just crack the door enough that you can see something.
Yeah,
Do you have like a little mirror or anything, or
I got a thieves kit and a disguise kit and a dice set.
Can you disguise yourself as a goblin?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how that disguise kit works.
I don't know how it works either. We would have to look that up.
But I'm gonna walk
I
up to the door and
suppose-
crack it open, see what I can see.
I mean, I suppose you could take some of the clothing off the goblins, and that wouldn't work. But anyways, okay, so you peek open the door, and you see, okay, so the walls in this room are made of finely crafted pale gray stone. At the back of this room, you see a statue, and in front of the statue, there is a crude iron cage, which holds a sobbing child. In the center of the room, there are 5 goblins and 1 goblin priest. Now let's put in 5 goblins here. And then
And these pillars here are floor to ceiling?
Yep,
Okay.
those are floor to ceiling. Okay, this is just going to be the priest.
and they're all around looking in towards the priest?
Yes.
Okay, Perkin.
And then, hang on.
We're
No.
discussing our battle plan.
Oh, okay.
Perkin,
You go.
You stealth left, I stealth right.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking.
All right,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
keep my poopiness back here.
Because if we get behind the pillars adjacent to the 2 goblins closest to us, then we can have the advantage, stab them in the back.
Yeah.
All right, then make your moves.
So we're gonna try to stealth to this corner.
Okay. All right, Rem. As you round this corner, were you the first? Who is the first person in the room?
Me.
You. Okay. So as you round that corner, you notice something, another creature in the corner. Yeah, so there's something else in here. You don't know what yet.
Is it dark or something? Like I can't see it?
It's shadowy. But what's the check to find out if you know what it is?
My wisdom is dumb. I don't know.
Animal handling?
I would think it's perception, but I
To see if
don't
he
know.
spots something. He sees it because it's right in front of him.
Well, we know he sees it, but does he know what it is? I guess if it's an animal and he would want to tame it, he would have to do animal handling.
But the question is, in his history, has his character run across one of these kinds of creatures before?
Right.
All right. So then Rem and Running Wolf, let's roll a d20.
Yes, let's.
And we're gonna do a nature check
With a d20?
Yeah, because it says your intelligence nature check measures your ability to recall lore about terrain, plants, and animals, the weather, and natural cycles.
I got a 5 total after bonuses.
I don't have a nature bonus, and I rolled a 12.
Okay. You identify the creature as a bugbear.
Bugbear.
That's not a small creature, unless that's an infant or something.
No, sorry, I said large creature. Maybe I misspoke, but yeah, it's a large creature.
Yeah, the first thing you said it was a small creature.
That's like 2 to 3 times the size of Perkin.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Yeah, it's a huge. It's a large creature. Oh wait, no, it's actually medium, not large. That's what the monster manual says. So he's like, yeah.
Okay, Perkin.
All right, Perkin, you are face to face with a bugbear right now.
I'm gonna try to stab it, and then we'll see what goes from there.
All right.
Before he stabs it, can you put me where I would be? Because if we came through the door, him leading first, and he froze as soon as he turned the corner and saw that because it's less than 10 feet away, where am I?
I would assume if you came in, so he went in first and you came in behind him. So you'd probably be right about there.
Okay.
If you were going to the right. All right, so let's get some initiatives going.
I got a 16. What about? Wait, I add something for my initiative. It's 3. I got a 19.
Okay, Running Wolf.
7 plus 3 is a 10.
Okay. And Freya?
8.
So, oh good. The bugbear goes last. Awesome. All right, so Ren, you go first on this one.
All right, so I got my long sword and
to specify, the goblins are focused, so they don't see what's going on.
Okay, I got an oof, so I get to do it again.
Okay.
18 plus 4, 22.
Okay, that hits.
Oh, I would hope so. All right, a D8 plus 2 for damage. So 8 plus 2 is 10. I hit him for 10.
All right, 10 hit points.
And then what bonus actions do I have? Can I dash backwards or roll backwards or see bonus action?
That's a good question. If you turn a corner, see a bugbear, and stab it, can you retreat without taking damage? There's something about disengaging.
Yeah.
That is the action, but can he do it?
Well, it looks like
I don't know.
I think I'm staying.
I think you're stuck.
Wait, don't I get a movement action though? Because I attacked first and then moved back.
You're
right?
already moving. You are already moving in
that.
But he only moved.
We're always
10
feet. Moving.
Yeah, he moved there before the initiative roll.
Yeah. So I get my movement still then.
Okay. All right, you get a chance to disengage.
So whoop.
Don't we have to roll for that though?
No, I don't know. I don't know how the roll works.
Let's see. Where's the player handbook?
I don't think so. I think it's considered the move.
Yeah, this is just my move. Because I did my action and then I can still move. This isn't even a disengage.
Well, no, it's actions in combat. On your character sheet, it does say attack, cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge. Now, as in the way we've been playing it, you can attack and then engage dodge, or you can move and engage dodge.
We could never attack and then engage dodge because the dodge is an action.
Okay, so in this case, since you
can attack and move,
you can attack and move.
Yeah, and I'm moving back. Yeah, so we're good.
Because we could always either move halfway, attack, and then move another, or we could move after the attack action, but we always had an action and a move.
Okay. So Rem, you leave the room after stabbing the bugbear, leaving Running Wolf.
The bugbear is now negative what?
Negative 10.
10.
And bugbears have 27 hit points.
Holy crap.
The worst I could do is 4. The best I can do is 11.
So it's your turn.
It's RW's turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
If I move and attack, then I have potentially 7 things attacking me.
He said that they are not paying attention to what's going on back here, so
Is that
Perkins
still
was able
true
to
after
move.
the attack?
that's why I was asking. Because Perkin was able to move back.
Yeah, they are currently focused on their spell casting right now.
So would you consider that in like a trance? To where they can't.
No, it's not a trance. They can break out. They can break their focus on the spell at any time, and
But they
see what's
haven't
going on.
yet.
But they haven't yet. There's
So
not a
will
whole
his-
lot that's gone on. All that's happened right now is just a few seconds have passed. Ren
Right.
turned the corner, saw the bugbear, stabbed it, and then left. And then now Running Wolf is deciding what to do with it.
So I would think you would still be in that sneak mode. Like. Because you were sneaking, right?
No.
But did you roll for sneak?
Well, no, we were going to stealth behind the pillars.
Rem ran into a bugbear, so that didn't work out. But Running Wolf, if he was sneaking, then the bugbear would need to roll a perception check to see.
Is there another bugbear to the right of Running Wolf?
That's an excellent question. We'll find out when Running Wolf rounds the corner now, won't we?
Well, he's already
the way
on
you
the
have
corner.
me placed, I am like right on the precipice of the corner.
Yeah. All right. Well, you don't see anything else. It's an empty corner.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go attack it.
P-Dub's baking sugar
So
cookies
excited.
from scratch. Wow. I could eat.
I totally could eat sugar cookies.
And
right
I
now.
roll a 15 plus 5, so that's a 20.
All right, that hits. Roll your damage.
4 plus 3 is 7.
All right, so he's got 10 hit points left. All right, so now
Rim only moved. I mean, Grim only moved 10 feet, correct?
Yes. And he attacked. So that's the end of that.
That's
Pretty
weird, Neil.
right?
I mean, he has his extra movement if he wants.
What extra movement? Oh, the rest of his move is 15.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. No, I don't think you can do that because you walk up to something and attack it,
and then
that's
you get
two moves right there.
But you get to spend the rest of your movement, I think.
Because we have a movement of 25. That's how we were playing with Space Shot.
Okay. All right.
I have a movement of 25. I don't know what he has.
30.
So then, if those are the rules, then yeah, he would be able to move back.
Running Wolf? I just want to give him the chance.
You might have went to go get a drink with his. He's got his headphones on.
I already moved it.
Oh,
He did.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
All
the
right, so now
problem.
Okay. What were you saying?
The problem is my hit points are down.
No, the problem is you don't know the bugbear's there yet.
Oh, well, y'all can tell me that.
I'd tell her that.
In the seconds as I was dashing back after hitting it right after you did.
Yes.
But that wouldn't be enough for her to get a turn to run in there and attack it before it could react, right?
I did roll an initiative.
Moon.
All right. Well,
Is she
Freya,
in
it's your
combat?
turn.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, she's in combat. So go ahead. Yeah, it's your turn. So figure out what you're gonna do.
Okay, so I'm here. Wait, I can't find myself. There I am. I move up and... And gonna do something really stupid and I move back. Because I realized that I don't want to move forward, I just want to dodge.
All right. So you're just gonna stand there and then dodge. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
It's a bold move,
Because-
Cotton. We'll see how it works out.
Yeah, it's a bold move.
Because,
All right.
just, yeah.
I really hope these guys kills one of you.
Probably gonna be me because I have no clue what I'm doing.
All right.
And I'm covered in poop.
Yeah, you're covered in poop, so you know they can't smell you. Because everything smells like shit in here.
True.
All right, Bugbear's turn. Having been attacked twice, he screams, or roars very, very loudly. And it appears to break the concentration of the 6 goblins that are in the room. So I need to label these guys. Hang on. Okay, so these are not hit points, they are labels. So I can keep track of. Alright, so they are going to go on 16. Okay. The bugbear is going to move over here. And he is going to attack with his first scimitar. Target is Freya. And that is a critical failure. And he is going to attack with his second one. And what is that at?
Disadvantage on the second one?
Is that a 6? Is that a 6 or a 9?
I I didn't see it. Let me look at the log.
It's on the board.
It's an 8.
No, that's
Where?
not an 8. Look.
If you look at
in
the log.
Owlbear. No, in Owlbear.
Oh, I don't have.
You should see a
6.
Is it a 6? Okay, so yeah, 6 and then a 3, so 3, right? And a half, a 1.5. So no, he doesn't hit you. So then the bugbear will.
Oh wait, it says space shot rolled. It didn't say you rolled.
Yeah, I'm using the dice on Owlbear.
Okay, so
That's why you're not. Yeah. That's why you're not seeing it.
Oh,
Alright,
on
so-
Owlbear. Yeah, no, I don't see it. I was looking at the log. The average.
Yeah, no, I didn't link the campaign yet, so the rolls won't show up for this particular campaign. That's why I'm using the D20, the dice rolling box on Owlbear.
Does it have the dot or the line?
It does have a dot.
The dot is in the bottom.
So
All right, so that would be a 6 then. Okay, so yeah, he fails his attacks on Freya. Sad times. Okay, so the whose turn is it now?
So actually,
It's
he wouldn't have
Yen's.
been able to attack from the position he's in, because he can only attack within 5 feet.
Oh, he was.
He
up
was.
Yeah, he was right in
up
her
there.
face.
Oh, and
He's
he
right in
moved
her face.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he moved back.
Here. He pulled one of us.
So I'm gonna go for the crossbow.
Yep.
Oh.
All right.
Nice.
Who are you targeting? Ron?
Owlbear or whatever the fuck.
Bugbear.
You mean Bugbear.
Bugbear.
Here we go. And I got a 20. 15 plus 5.
Oh.
Oh my God! You hit something.
Finally, that's
What
my
did you hit
first time my
for?
crossbow has landed.
And that's what, the 6th shot?
Oh, it's like more than that.
20th.
All right, so my crossbow is a D6 plus 3. D6 is a 3 plus 3 is 6.
All right, 6 damage. So he's got 4 hit points left.
And I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. Next up is Running Wolf.
Might as well shoot him from here with my
Oh wait,
longbow.
hang on. Sorry, my mistake. Bugbears go or the goblins go next. Sorry. All right, he's gonna move up here, and he's gonna move up here, and they're gonna go over here. All right. And then we'll just leave it at that. Wait, no. This guy is going to come over here and attack Freya. So he's going to roll to hit. Oh my God. Okay, he misses. Now, this guy is going to attack Freya. And he also misses. All right, Running Wolf, it's your turn.
All right, so now I'm going to shoot the goblin in front of Freya.
Okay.
And I get a 20.
And you hit it.
And that's a 7 plus 3, so that's 10.
And then it's a automatic crit, so another one. You roll double damage plus the modifier on a 20.
So I roll another damage roll?
When you get a natural 20, it's a crit, so roll double the damage dice and then the modifier once. So if it's a 1d6,
okay.
now it's 2d6s, but only one modifier.
All right, so the second roll was a 1.
Oh,
So what I
You hit-
rolled before, it was 7 before.
so now 8.
So 8 plus 3, that's 11.
He's definitely dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He's done. I should have made these guys harder. All right, so this guy is DEAD. All right, next up is Freya.
Okay. I want to stay where I am and throw a spell that is my bless spell. And I'll figure out how I'm throwing it. I don't have any clue. But you bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range, which range is 30 foot. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or the saving throw. So I want to bless, of course, Perkins and Grimm.
Aww.
And it lasts for, it says up to a minute, which I'm assuming is 10 rolls or 10 rounds.
Yep.
Okay. And I want to stay right there.
What does that give a bonus to again?
It blesses up to 3 creatures whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw, which either one of those make a attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends. The target can roll an d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Cool.
Wow. Okay. So 10 rounds. Jeez. Man. Okay. All right. So that was Freya. So the bugbear is going to go forward and he is going to attack Freya. Please hit. Oh my god. Come on. Serious? All right. Next one.
Armor class.
Okay, he doesn't hit. Now I'm just getting shitty rolls, like a 3 and an 8. So no, he misses you. It's like I can't hit anybody with these things. All right, Rem, you're up.
Crossbow to the face.
Hopefully this 4 will cut. D4
Come
will
on,
help you.
bugbear. I got a 2 plus 5. 7. I missed.
It's plus 4 more.
Plus 4.
So
Oh.
that's 11.
I still miss.
You still miss, but yeah.
Perkin, you suck.
All right. So Running Wolf.
Arrow to the bugbear. And I get a 9 plus 5
Plus 4.
plus 4, so 9 plus 9, 18.
Well, that's it.
That
That's a hit.
hits.
And I rolled a 2 plus 3 for 5.
All right, he's dead. He collapses on the ground and gives out a deafening roar and says, "Fuck you." All right.
Which, since he's a hobgoblinoid, I pretty much understand.
Yep. All right. So the next, I'm gonna have the goblins go. They're technically supposed to go before Running Wolf, but oops. Let's see. Is that in
Well,
line of sight?
the bugbear
Yes.
would have been in the way.
Yeah. All right. So the number 1 and 3 are going to attack with their short bows.
I thought they had
We're
scimitars.
going to attack, and
They have
bows as
scimitars
well.
and short bows.
Yeah. And I haven't used them yet, so I'm going to use them now. So
Okay.
I'm going to roll to hit Freya. Got a 12.
And you missed.
And yep, I missed. Okay. And then I will have the other guy roll. And I also missed. Congratulations. All right.
Goblins.
The number 4 is going to move over here and attempt to attack Freya with the scimitar. Please. There we go. 19.
Dun dun dun.
Finally. Oh my gosh. Okay. Damage is 1d6 plus 2. Okay. 5, 7.
Ooh,
Does 7 damage to you.
not cool.
How many hit points are you down to now, Freya?
That is 2.
2. Heck yeah.
So
Okay.
you need to move back after this turn and heal yourself.
Yes, but I don't have a healing for myself. That's what I don't understand.
I thought you had a healing cantrip. I don't know.
All right. Okay, number 6 is now going to use his short
I have
bow.
a spare the dying.
You're not dying yet.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
All right, so number 6 is going to shoot his bow and miss you. And what's the range on this? Range. Yep, he can shoot you with that. Okay, so number 2 is going to also attempt to shoot you with an 18. And what's your AC?
16.
All right, so he hits you. Don't you have to roll like a plus? What is the?
Doesn't she have cure wounds?
Well, it's not her turn yet.
But I mean, in
I
general,
do.
she can
I
heal herself
do.
with cure wounds.
But it's just a creature you touch.
Yeah, so touch yourself.
Well, she can't use it. 1d6.
He's
plus 2
determined to
pierce.
kill one of us. It might as well be me.
Well, I mean, it happens.
That was the whole point of having all of that.
All right, so how does death work in this game? We can go over that now.
I think she's
Did
just
I get-
down. She can go negative
She's-
on her hit points.
So she would be unconscious at 0 hit points, I
Yeah.
believe. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. As she
On my turn, though, can I do?
you can't do
Spare
anything
the
because
So
you are
hey,
unconscious
hold on.
the ground.
That last hit. What did you hit? What was your AC?
My AC is 16. He said 18.
Okay, because they would have to hit an 18 because the goblin in front of Rendith gives her +2 to her AC cover, which would put her at 18. But I think
Okay,
that still
well,
hits.
That still hits.
Yep.
So she's at 0 unconscious. So now we can review the death rules. So yeah, she's at 0 hit points. She's unconscious, and no, you cannot cast spells on yourself. Sorry. The goblins, they cease their attacks. They kind of back off a little bit, and the middle goblin here, who looks kind of like a spellcaster, he yells to you in a language that you do not understand, and it sounds like a demand or something like that. So, Running Wolf, do you want to deal with the language issue here?
Well, what did he say?
So you understand Goblin, right? You don't have to make any rolls for it or anything like that. You just understand it.
That's the way Space Shot explained it, because they're one of my hated enemies. That I kind of understand what they say.
I'm dead. I will be right back. I gotta run to the restroom.
Okay. So the Goblin is offering you a deal. He will spare the cleric's life and the rest of you if you leave now and do not take the boy with you. Otherwise, the cleric dies.
So whose turn is it?
That would be Rem's turn.
I say we take the deal, and then I whispered to Grim, We can regroup outside and get our friend up. Let's go.
Okay. So you're going to take the deal. You're going to accept it. So who's carrying Freya out?
Obviously not me.
I have to. And I'm not just gonna walk over and pick her up. It's more like I'm gonna grab her arm or leg or whatever's closest and drag her while walking backwards so I can see them.
All right.
But I don't even know that we can heal her.
Yeah. Let's. Does anybody have a heal spell or anything?
Nope.
Let's see.
Because technically I'm the only healer in the group.
We can take a potion from your pouch and shove it in your mouth. And I can use sleight of hand check against it.
If she even has a potion.
She
We're
does.
all level 1s.
Yeah, but in her inventory, I'm sure she has something. She's a cleric, right?
I don't think you start with potions as a cleric.
You don't.
You don't, because that stuff is like valuable. That's stuff that you find. So, death in this game. How long does it take for someone to regain consciousness? Let's find out.
At this point, honestly, it doesn't even matter. If they're just going to let us grab her and go, we're just going to drag her around the corner into the other room and then come right back.
Okay. So
Do
you're gonna.
you agree with that, Rem?
Yeah, maybe one of the goblins had a potion in their pouch or something.
The goblin boss.
Yeah, we'll say the goblin boss had a potion of cure light wounds
Boom.
or whatever. Yeah, there you go.
Then that's what we do. So take the other room. Let's do the medicine check on her. Maybe get her stabilized and then give her the potion from the goblin boss. So we all come to here.
And how many hit points would that give her?
How much is cure light wounds? I think she's at 0, right?
Yeah, she's at 0.
And then how much does cure light wounds give?
1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
So roll that bad boy.
Which no modifier to potion. So that's why I'm asking.
So 1d8.
Yep, 1d8.
3.
Okay, so you regain 3 hit points.
And now you can heal yourself. Which we're out of combat. She can do that right now because they let us off, right?
Yes. They think that you have accepted the deal and are leaving. One of the goblins, though, is kind of following you out to watch to make sure you are.
Mine says 1d8 plus 6.
But that's your spell, not the potion.
Oh, true. Okay, I get it. So
can since we're out of combat, can she heal herself?
Yeah. You can cast the spell on yourself.
And then I cast the spell of Cure Wounds.
You have to cleanse yourself first to get all that shit off you.
I don't have a cleansing.
I'm kidding. You don't need to do that.
I was gonna say I don't.
Just roll for the heal.
Yeah.
3 + 6 is 9.
Cure wounds in the book is 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier. Does it on your sheet say 1d6?
No, it's 1d8 + 6. So with the potion I just did a 1d8, and so I got a 3. And then when I cast the spell to cure wounds, I got a 9, so I'm adding 9.
Right, so you're back up to 12.
No.
All right, congratulations. You're back in the fight.
So, question. Going out of
Technically,
combat. Go ahead.
Technically, at some point, you should have been making a death save roll, but I don't know what the rules are for that. So we'll just, because it's getting late, we'll just kind of.
Yeah, it popped up. I just put save because you healed me with the potion. But question, since we're out of combat and going back into combat, does my casting reset?
No.
No, once you use those spells, they're done for the day.
For the day, yeah.
Yeah, and these goblins are not going to let you camp out in here.
All right, so she heals herself, and can we hit him now? Can we attack this one goblin since he's isolated?
Yep.
All right.
Wait, can we pull? Well, they can't see him. Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna roll with my longsword here. 15 + 5 is 20, so I'm sure I hit. And my longsword, what was it? Is a D8 + 2, 3 total.
3 damage.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. + 2 is 3.
All right, so
4.
And then I move over.
All right. Well, we all need to roll initiative now.
Okay.
20.
15.
8 again.
Okay. So Running Wolf, you are up.
Well, he's standing right next to me.
And
so
he took damage, right?
Yeah,
Don't
he took
forget
damage.
my bless.
Yeah, so I got to roll to hit him with my sword.
I think your bless reset since you stopped casting when you got knocked.
Yeah,
Well,
bless is over.
Yeah.
It's done.
Is it?
Yeah, because it was a concentration
Doesn't say
spell.
it does.
It's a
Oh, it's
concentration.
concentration?
Yeah, so
Okay.
when she went down, it
Yep.
stopped.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 16 + 5.
Well, I
He's
guess that's
dead.
fine.
That's 2 hit,
Two
not
hits.
damage.
Oh. What'd you say? This is, yeah, okay, you hit.
And I got a 6. So 6 + 3, that's 9.
All right, he's dead. The other goblins are definitely aware that you have killed their friend. As he screams when you kill him. So now the other.
But are
whose
you
turn
sure
is it
they
now?
can hear it?
It's, well, if he
Yes.
screamed, yeah.
Yeah, he can hear it. Because he already took one attack from somebody, and now he took his second death attack. So yeah.
So before, because it should be Tia's move now.
Who?
Before So I don't know why I said Tia. It should be Freya's move now.
Yeah, it's Freya's move now.
Before she moves, though, can you reposition the goblins? Well, we won't necessarily see it, but in your mind, reposition the goblins so when we come around the corner, we see how they move.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. In my mind, I repositioned them. So it's going to be a whole new fog of war, actually. If you don't...
But the goblin that's in the hallway now is dead, right?
He's dead. Yes. Okay.
Now it's Freya's turn.
Freya, go, go, go.
Freya's figuring it out. Hold on. I mean... I can't see into the room now.
Not until you go around the corner.
I don't have stealth.
It doesn't matter, they know.
Oh, they know. They do know.
Yeah, they know you're here.
Okay, so I move to here.
Okay.
And tell us what you see.
I don't know what I see yet. I see goblins. 2 goblins. A third is a...
Actually, you don't know that these guys are here yet. You can't see that yet.
I see 2 goblins. One's a acolyte. It's behind the other one. And... I want to cast a spell. I'm just going to do it.
Your last spell of the day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I want to do the guiding bolt, which is a flash of light sticks toward a creature of your choice within range, and I want to hit the acolyte. On a hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has an advantage. So I need to... It's 120 feet.
Everything within that room is in your range.
Yeah. So I hit, really?
Well, you cast it. Don't they have to do a resistance roll or something to see if it hits me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm looking at it right now, and the spell doesn't say that the target has to make a save for this, but what do you roll for resistance? Or do you just use AC for this?
That'd be a wisdom saving throw or something?
Well, not for getting hit by magic. I think it's just AC.
I have no clue. I've only hit this at one time before.
Well, I know. So for the wizard, they don't get spell resistance until starting level 14. So it depends on what level that guy is too.
Yeah, just level 1. Just your standard goblin. Level 1 goblin.
It says DC? What is DC? Defense class?
No, it's the target that you have to make when you are rolling to find out if something is successful.
Okay.
So like if you make a saving throw against a DC 15, you have to roll 15 or better to.
Right. Okay.
So here's the thing: the DC to resist one of your spells equals 8 plus your spell casting ability modifier. So what's your spell casting ability modifier?
6, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. So 14 plus your proficiency bonus. Do you have a proficiency bonus for your spell?
I don't know where to look for that.
I don't know either.
If it hits, there is no save. The target takes 4d6 radiant.
Yeah, so at a minimum, they would have to roll a 14 or higher.
But there is no
do a
save.
saving throw.
There is no saving throw. If it hits, it hits.
Yeah, so she has to roll against the AC.
Correct.
So that
Okay.
would be that'd be a D20 then.
Which is +5 because on that thing it has a +5.
On what
Correct.
thing?
On my casting guiding bolt under the hit /DC, it's +5.
Well, if you just hit that button, it adds that +5.
Yeah, it'll do it for you automatically.
You hit.
25. I did 25.
Yeah.
You did 25? Okay, so then you hit.
So now hit the button for the 46.
It's actually 8d6. What is? Hold on.
I'm guessing
28.
she nuked that guy.
28 damage. Yeah, it's gone. What's the effect? Blinding light. He's burning to death.
It has a mystical dim light glittering on the target until my next turn. But nobody can have.
All right, well, it's gone.
Eat
All
it.
right, who's next? That's going to be back to.
Don't forget to move
running.
the carcass.
Yeah, don't forget to move the carcass. Okay, so that was Freya's turn, so we're back up to Running Wolf.
See, the thing is the carcass is behind the other goblin, so you don't even
Right.
have to.
But when I step over, I'm going to see the one that's still standing.
Correct.
Put the deaded symbol on it, Moon, please.
Oh, yes. Sorry, it's gone.
That's what I meant by remove the carcass.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about an action
Oh,
game.
no, she hit the caster.
She was targeting the caster?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
acolyte.
The acolyte.
Okay, then the acolyte's dead. I didn't know that. Then
Number 2 moves back over.
So we'll put him back here. All right.
1 square forward, but yeah. I'm not going to move right up next to him, so it doesn't matter.
No, this was the guy that was already here. This.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy was. Oh yeah, no, you're right. Never mind. And then actually, this bag will go away.
Well, those 2 bags that are there, one of them was the bugbear and one of them was a goblin.
All right. So we still have 1 goblin that's visible and 2 goblins that are unaccounted for.
So we need to get back in that room.
So does she tell me got one, see one more?
Yes, I did. I told you that there were 2, and then I told you at the end got him.
Okay, so I'm going to come around the corner and shoot one with a longbow. The only one I see. And I roll a 7 plus 5 for 12.
All right, that misses.
And that's the... Well, really, there isn't anything else I can do.
Yep. All right, Rem, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to use my dash to come all the way into this spot right here, and that has to be the end of my turn. That's 60 steps.
Okay. Then I will. All right. So when I delete these, you'll be able to see them, but you guys don't know that these things are here yet. But Rem, you can see the entire room now, and then let's not forget that there's a person here.
A person?
Yeah, the child is in the cage.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah, I thought the child was in the cage. I didn't know there was someone outside the cage.
I forgot to put down a marker for him.
Got it.
Okay, so Rem, you did that. All right, now it's the Goblins' turn. Let's see here. This guy is going to attack Running Wolf with a bow. Natural 20.
Oof.
On Running Wolf. And it's 1d6 plus 2. Okay. 4 damage to Running Wolf.
Okay, that puts me at 8.
Okay. And then the other goblin, he's going to run in and hit Freya with his scimitar. And that's an 18. So that hits. And then we're going to do a 1d6. And it's going to be 4 damage. So 4 damage to Freya. And then that's this goblin here. He's just going to move into the hallway. All right. Now we're back to Running Wolf.
Actually, shouldn't it be Freya?
Yes, you're right. Sorry. Freya, go.
I'm going to Warhammer. The first dude. Since I can't move. And I don't know if I hit with an 11.
No, you don't.
And then I'm going to... Move back a space.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna
now it's Running
swing.
Wolf.
I'm gonna swing a long sword at number 1, or not? Sorry, short sword at number 1. And I get an 11 plus 5, so 16.
Okay, you hit.
And a 6 plus 3 is 9.
And he's dead. So we'll wipe this guy off the board.
No, actually, it would have been number 1, the closest one to me.
The closest. Oh wait, sorry, I was looking at the wrong guy. Okay. So yeah, this guy's dead. There you go. Okay. This is now Rem's turn.
All right, so I'm going to attempt to crossbow number 2 in the back.
Well, okay.
What?
I was going to say, can't you just move up behind him and stab him?
Yeah, actually I can. Will that be a sneak? There's no
He
like
doesn't know that you're
flanking.
there.
Okay, so I'll do that. So I move to directly behind him. Now I get my finesse. So that's a +5. All right, here we go. It is 9 plus 5 is 14. Plus advantage or whatever. How does that work out?
Advantage. So you take the what is the lowest of 2 rolls,
Oh.
or
Yeah,
highest of 2 rolls?
You roll 2 d20.
No, it's still 9 plus 5, 14.
Okay, so yeah, that would miss.
Awkward.
All right. Okay, the goblins are up next. So the goblin is going to turn around and try and whack Rem with a scimitar.
He doesn't know I'm there. I missed.
Well, no, he can't. He can't do that. Never mind.
And he doesn't know I'm there because I missed.
He doesn't know you're there.
Guess-
Plus, he has his.
I'm
Plus, he has his bow out. He
Oh,
can't
God.
swap to his bow that quickly. I don't think.
Even still, he doesn't know I'm there because I missed. How embarrassing is that? I walked up and missed with a dagger.
Whoosh!
Swing and a miss.
He has no idea you're there.
And a miss.
It's like he may have felt a little breeze, but it doesn't think anything of it.
Instead of naming you Perkin, we should have named you Blinken.
Or missing.
Missing.
So he's gonna attack Running Wolf again with a short bow for 12 AC.
14. And since there's a guy in between us, wouldn't that increase my AC to 16?
I don't know about that rule, but possibly.
Yeah,
Either way, he
he's
missed
blocking.
already.
Yeah, he
he's-
misses.
They still missed.
Yeah. Okay, and then number 3 is going to move up and attack Running Wolf with his scimitar for 15 AC.
That's a hit.
And then he is going to roll for his scimitar attack. Or wait, no, sorry, that's not his damage for a scimitar attack, which is 1d6 plus 2. So 3 damage. And that's all the moves that I can do with that. So then we're back to Freya.
Freya moves up and attacks whatever this dude is name. Number 1. With the Warhammer. Oh, and she misses. Because it's an 11.
Okay.
Dead give you.
All right, so I'm going to attack him with my sword.
I was gonna try to like.
And
But you had to do-
I get a 12 plus 5 is 17.
Okay, that's a hit.
And I do 3 plus 3 is 6 damage.
All right, he's dead.
Yay!
Okie dokie. Artichoke.
Finally.
Got them daggers with advantage. Wah, wah, wah.
All right, yeah, now it's
Seven-
Rem.
17 plus 5 is 23. That's going to hit.
That's a hit.
So I get. Where is it? 1d4 plus 3. Three plus 3 is 6. And then I get a bonus action
Of sneak.
of yeah. So I get to do
Stealth.
no. Like I could attack again with my dagger. So 1d4 just flat.
He's dead.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what you roll now. He's dead.
It's a 4.
Yeah, he's gone. He's only got 7 hit points.
Oh, I just obliterated him.
Yeah, it's over.
Haha.
Okay.
Pua.
All right, that concludes that encounter. You're looking around the room. There's a whole bloody mess of goblins and blood and guts and everywhere, and you see a cage in the back of the room with a statue, and there's a weeping child inside the cage.
I come over to the cage to check on the child.
Okay, the cage is locked.
That means we need to loot Mr.
I can
Acolyte.
go pick the lock.
Oh yeah, you just come pick the lock.
We're gonna just have a rogue pick the lock.
Yep.
All right. Give me a lockpick roll.
And
I got a 13 plus my sleight of hand, so 20.
Okay, it's the lock comes. The lock is done for. You open the cage, and the child.
I grabbed the kid by the scruff of his neck and I pull him close. And I said, "Where's my money, man?" And then I say, "I'm just kidding. You're Peter, right? Let's go."
All right. He latches onto you, and you're stuck in place because he's holding your leg.
Wait, is the kid taller than Perkin?
Wait, the kid's carrying me. I latched on.
I didn't even think of that. Oh shit. He's okay. The kid is hugging and carrying Rem.
That's so funny.
oh god.
He's squeezing you too tightly, and you're in a lot of pain.
Okay.
And-
I want to investigate the whatever this is called up here, the idol thing.
yeah, I would love to do that, but I think we're kind of out of time for today.
Womp, womp, womp. We won. We killed it. The one shot.
I want to know what the acolyte had on him.
A bag of holding.
I don't. We can roll loot if you really want to know, but it's kind of late in the session tonight, so we're gonna.
So sad. The story is over, but it's
I
not
know, and
over.
there's a whole nother part to this dungeon, but it's late, so.
Well, maybe we do another. We end the one shot the next time we do this between the other campaign.
So
Yeah,
it'd
we
be
can
a
do that.
two-shot.
Plus, we get all the loot. I mean,
Yeah.
technically, yeah, this is a one-shot campaign, but I honestly did not expect us to finish it, just because.
Well, you
None
always
of us-
want to plan more than just have.
Yeah.
If you're planning a 3-hour thing, you want to plan for 4 hours instead of
Well,
planning
that
for two.
and we're constantly stumbling over rules
Mm-hmm.
and trying to figure out how to do things. So I did not expect us to finish this at all. We get to the boy, rescue the boy, and we can deal with that next session if we want to continue this one, or if we want to pick up another one.
I want to know what the
Um,
rest happens here.
Yeah. It's fun though. Thanks for DMing it, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Chat, that's gonna be the end of the
So
stream.
who's got the child in their inventory? We
Thanks
need to
for
mark that
hanging,
down.
and we'll see you guys on the next stream on the new
Actually, I
YouTube.
think Rem is in the child's inventory.
I'm in the shelter. I feel abused right now. I feel abused.
Perkins is being attacked by the child.
All right, so we'll just call it there then.
Yeah, I have the child in my pocket.
In the bag of holding, you shove the child